What is up, legends? We are back, and we're back with more SAO Black Swordsman. Told you all I'm about to rock this. We're going to max level everything. So I got a lot of questions yesterday, including guild stuff. Those of you who are into the game, here's somebody do right now. So they have a few people in, 2 people from the guild right now. Let's see here. Don't want to do that. And this, I don't think I have any of this. Which, yeah, I don't have any of this. Which is fine. We'll go get some of it. All right. So the topic of this video is how to start strong. Now, this game does a few things. It has a very cool catch-up mechanic for whatever the server's on. So you do a certain amount of quests, the game will ask you, hey, do you want to level up? You get an option, and it's going to level you up according to wherever you're at in the story, and give you like usually between 7 to 8 levels or something like that. Now, it's cool that you get the levels because you get the power and you unlock stuff in the account and things like that, but the bad part is that you don't actually get money for that. Like, you get level achievements and stuff like that, which gives you items and like a little bit of coin, but money overall is not a very high thing to get. So what I do is pretty much the Kirito method, which is what Kirito did, is you head to an area that doesn't cost you a lot to be in, and you sit your character there and do exactly what I'm doing right now. Now you're gonna notice that if you look closely on the left to the middle of the left of the screen, you see like that 120 just popped up right there, 92, 92. That is all gold that I have been grinding. I've been leaving my character here, and it just does that. I'm roughly about 10 levels higher than this content, so I don't get any more EXP from this unless I kill like the boss, but I think I'm too high for the boss now too, because I don't see any EXP coming from it. I mean, if you're within like under 9 levels, then you get EXP. It's very small EXP, but eventually you level and get out of that point of not being able to get EXP. So you just have to head to a stronger area and do that. That's what you see, like the 999 hits and everything else like this. Like, I just leave my character here and that spams out. Now the reason why you do that, I'm gonna tell you something really important. Right here, all of this scales with whatever your account level is. Now you see I only have one thing that is close, like at 40, which is my normal attack, which helps out my farming. So we're gonna do that right now. And bam, so you see I'm at 200K. Yesterday when I showed you this video, I was like 20K. I'm like 10 times that power right now. And never hit this button on the right next to it, because what that does is that levels everything, and that will eat every single drop of gold that you have. So don't do that. This is your special attack up here at the top. This is usually one of the more expensive things that you can level. And you see, even with me doing this now, I am still not close to what my level is. So I'll have to do this in between areas of when I'm doing story and stuff like that, or where I just go to sleep, just leave the character here and let them do that. You become extremely powerful, able to take on content very easily and be able to level up and pretty much start strong. You also are going to need an attack that heals. Like, I already have an attack that heals. I have a blue attack. So just make sure that you are keeping that strong and keeping that in your rotation. And it's not a special, because a special takes too long to come back. You need something that's spammable, which I have something that's spammable like every 10 to 15 seconds, and that's the Relive attack that I have, the blue one, and that just keeps my character alive even if it does take damage. So you see right here, these are the normal attacks that I have right here. This is the special. Works out pretty well. So you see it's starting to get expensive, so we'll go in and snatch a few of them, and that's it. So you also have like your skills, which you can do this. This is my style skill, which is Leaf's Samurai. And you also get a little side things like this. Make sure that you are leveling these two. These are important if you're going to keep it. Don't level something that you are not going to actually keep, because it's this game is gold expensive and dependent. Luckily, it's kind of free to play with this method, so you don't actually need to whale or anything else like that. But you can whale in this game if you want to because it takes American money. Okay, and here's my cards. Like I was saying, this Leafa card is just amazing. Like I don't even know why this blue card is so amazing. There's a lot of good damage. There's AoE damage, piercing damage, and it heals you. I'm gonna have to get rid of this Kirito card because it's good and fast, but I just need a better card than that. All right, so here's the other thing that's expensive. This is your trait section. Traits are close to 100K every time that you use them. And you see I have a bunch. I got 14. The reason why I got that many is because this is actually expensive to level this up. And you see this is not that high right now. Make sure use blue stacks. If you cannot read this, I can read this and I know what all of this stuff does. But if you cannot, make sure that you get blue stacks so you can just use the Control Shift and L so you can read what all this stuff does. So I'm gonna go ahead here. Snatch. You see this costs gold as well. Things that you do not want to do. Well, you do want to do this, but you want to keep this in moderation because this gets extremely expensive if you don't pay attention to it. So these are your NPC units that can come and help you in battle, or you can use them as stat sticks and stuff like that, or you can use them as dungeon NPCs as well. Pay attention to this because when you do this, this costs you gold every time you do it, and it takes a large chunk out of your gold. It will just spam up. Like literally the same thing with the skills. You got to do this individually. Like this, you know, it's like 4K using Kirito. Kirito is pretty good in this game, obviously, because he's the MC. And you want to pay attention to that. Don't throw away all your gear because what ends up happening is everything, like your old gear, you can put on your characters. It's one of the reasons why she was dying is because I didn't have her gear stuff slot unlocked, so she had no gear on. So she was basically getting owned. I don't have Leafa up yet, so we can't do that. All right, now here is where you should pay attention. My suggestion for literally like the first 60 levels is don't upgrade your gear. I know you're like, what? But you see how strong I am without actually all these pieces of gear. Like we can do this because it's only like 20. Excuse me. All these, see it like that right there? All of that right there. And all of this hasn't been leveled. It could be leveled up to your level. If you level all of this, you will be broke. It will take every drop of your gold, and it's unnecessary because the catch-up leveling system keeps giving you gear every 10 levels, and it happens fast enough, like every 2 or 3 hours, depending on how much you push the story, that every time you do that, you're just wasting your gold. So just use your gold on stuff that is permanent on your account, like your gear slots and your skill slots. That's all permanent. No matter what gear you put on it, that's permanent. Same thing with your passives, that's permanent. So just don't spend any gold right here until it gets to the point where it starts to take you longer to get to the next progression where you actually hold on to the gear a little bit, then start spending a little bit. Majority of the time when I put like a few levels into this stuff, it was gone like an hour or two later. And that's too fast for it just to be wasting your gold like that, so it's not worth doing. The same thing goes with these gems. You can put in these gems. This is an attack gem right here. And each individual item piece, you can get these from dungeons and stuff like this. It's just not worth doing it because it's going to cost you stuff to actually do that as well. Just wait until you have more permanent things to actually put money into, and then you have your cards. Make sure, again, if you're using BlueStacks, that you read the card. Just translate it real quick and read the card, what you're actually putting in. This is the style section right here if you want to change it to a certain style. These are the individual skills. So if make sure that you are leveling gear according to your according to what you want to actually use, and that you're not doing too many elements of the same element. Like you see, I have a lot of dark. I have 3 dark, which I don't want, and 2 water styles. So eventually I want to do something else so I can counter. But you have to actually have the weapon element. Like you see, this is all samurai katana weapon element stuff. So say my Leafa is my best, and I want to level up my Leafa. It costs me 6,000 plus. I just barely have enough, so we're just going to do that. I'm never taking this Leafa card off. It's one of the event cards. It's one of the banner cards too, which is probably why it's so good. Never taking it off, so to just level up. In order to actually get more of these, you need to use the shards that you're not using. Let's see here. Like, I already used everything that I'm not using already, so right here on this screen, what you would do is all the stuff that you are not using, you would feed those shards, and it will give you more of these individual top right shards, which that's what allows you to actually go ahead and get more pieces. This is also a thing, but don't do this because that's expensive. Just wait till later on in the game. It's just not worth paying attention to right now. So yeah, so that's how you start strong, do your thing. We could do celebratory, but let's do some content because they have standing there long enough. I also need to open this up, but I can't because I'm not at the map to actually fight this. This is a world boss, so I stopped the thing. All right, so there you go. Now, we just need to go here. All right, so this should be the next boss, right? Yep. So we are more than strong enough for this. So let's just go ahead and... This Gleam Eyes? Might be Gleam Eyes. Only down part of this game is the character customization. And it's the clothing is not the bad part. It's just the fact that you can't change your skin color. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, why was that? Oh no, it's Ox King. I remember Ox King being problematic. So we'll see. Oh, that's why he was problematic. No, sir. I'm gonna get hit by that. I still got hit by that. I'm standing at 2 happens. What happens? Oh, you barely do anything to me. Never mind. I don't like getting hit by that. I have your aggro. Him with the special. Yeah, I grinded too much. I'm too strong for this guy now. I'm being Kirito right now. I'm being Kirito in his own game. Yeah, I'm too strong for him. Ox King down. That's another 4. GG'd. You do the method I just showed you. You literally is just gonna do the same thing. What's up with you? Why you ain't joined my squad yet? Need some blackness around here. What's going on? You ain't down with the cause? You not for the people? Wait, skip this. You can't wait to unlock more cool stuff. Someone DM'd me and said that there's job switching, and I was like, Nani? Let's go. How do I know like that? Cause I'm now further than what I was in my previous account, so I'm actually 8 levels further. She's gonna be a good character to get joined up to. Eventually you get enough people that you can just do raids and content by yourself and not need anybody else, which is lit. You're gonna have to gear and level up the characters, but it's still cool that you can actually do that just in case you don't need to actually see people. All right, so now for the next 4. That's why I couldn't do that other quest, because I wasn't there. So see, now that it's available, I can actually click this. I was a little bit ahead because I had already killed the world boss already. Because there's dungeon gate bosses and then there's the world bosses on the outside. And I just ran up in there with other people who were waiting for the world boss and chopped them a few times. That's the world boss? Obviously, I haven't been here before. I don't remember it. Is this where they found Yui? Yeah, I think this is where they found Yui. In this world. And then the following world is where Kirito and Asuna got married. And ooh, treasure chest. Give me that. What's in here? There we go. I'm now officially in somewhere that I haven't seen before. Oh wow, I can literally walk there right now. I'm not going though. Let's do the story first. Get a lot of gold and free items from that as well. I gotta beat these things up? Nah, where you going? Kill this stuff. And obviously I'm too strong for the monsters, so I'm not getting any XP from it, but I'm getting gold. So essentially this is a lot less dangerous here because the enemies aren't as aggressive. Matter of fact, they're not hardly attacking at all. So that's a GG. Let him do that real quick. Let's see. This is the stuff that you get for leveling. And going through different, well, one is for leveling. Where's the one for leveling? The one is for world. There's the one for leveling. So this is where we're at. This is the thing that you get. So you don't get that much for leveling, but you do get the gold. That's not enough because, like, literally, like one skill level just eats all of that. But changing world levels actually gets you stuff too. Way better than Genshin. Take you like a whole month to level, if that. In Genshin, they were like, here's 2 Primo Gems. Okay, so we're done with this. Some hype-ass music here. Oh, this is Battle Pass. Okay, let's just snatch this. What is hitting me? You gotta calm down out there for a second, okay? Oh, you guys are still hitting me? Yeah, whatever. Hit my ghost. Story stuff. Dark skin waifu who doesn't join the squad. You can get the card though. Y'all dramatic. Can I skip this? Oh, I gotta beat his ass. That's why I couldn't skip it. What level is this guy? Why is he my level? Not that you can hurt me. My character's cheap. I tackle water style, darkness, affliction, and then I have a windshield. This is some SAO BS right here. Like my increased damage, sir. What you always want to do is you always want to do the side quest before the main quest. Just knock them out. If you can. Some stuff you can, some stuff you can't. Actually, you know what? Let's head to the world boss now. I need to see what time he appears. Because they have times that they can actually appear. I'll deal with that later. Of it, characters outside of Asuna and Kirito. Wait, what? Why? Oh, I'm gonna talk to Kirito. Let's just kill these guys. I can't wait to get to like the bigger rating bosses. I've been looking at some videos, and yeah. Pretty awesome. And they start doing like all the side story content too, like the movie content and everything else. Like all of that is pretty good. As long as they keep the game the way it is right now, this will be a global hit. Just keep it this way, allow everything to be the way it is right now, allow you to freely be able to play and grind the same way just like in the SAO. Damn, the world level caught up quick. You're like, oh, you level 48, son? 45, bam. All right, so that's all I got for you guys. Be legendary. Definitely get in. Trust me, when you make an account and you start to play these lit games like this, and then you have BlueStacks to basically translate the game for you. I don't use BlueStacks all the time, but BlueStacks works perfectly fine for this particular game. But BlueStacks doesn't work that well for like Harry Potter. Like I have to use Moon Player for Harry Potter. BlueStacks be like, I don't know what this game is. This game is bleh. Anyway, catch you guys next video. Peace, and we're probably going to see some more Harry Potter too. 'Cause I need to start rocking that game again. That game is fun as hell. So, see you soon. Thank you, Legends, for getting to the end of the video. We do 3 to 4 videos every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be first in notification squad. I love everybody who stops by, and I will see you next video. Peace.